Hello guys, Wavy Ocean here, back with another video. Last video we talked about what if Gohan survived and went back too far. Sort of like a collab what if. Today we're going to get into my first 7 deadly sins video. I've been reading the manga and it's pretty good, can't wait for season 5. And with that, we are going to get into the video. This is going to contain spoilers for some parts into the pretty late manga, so I'd proceed with cautions. So as we know, Meliodas and Ban are best friends, and they have a lot of common. They're both immortal, both lost their immortality, got useless girlfriends, they can defend themselves sometimes, but they didn't do anything special. Please don't fight me in the comments. Anyways, they're both made for each other. Probably shouldn't say that or Deanne's gonna get mad at me, but jokes aside, let's talk about Ban's immortality first. Ban was granted immortality by going to the fairy realm and meeting Elaine. After a red demon attacked Ban and Elaine, they are seriously injured and Elaine made Ban drink the fountain of youth. Now let's discuss how his immortality works. Basically, it's like he can get hurt and feel pain, but it will heal. But he's not immune to being immobilized, or in some cases, his healing rate is slowed down or completely stopped, like with Meliodas after he got mad and he gave him his scar. Now let's go over how he lost it. This is going to contain some spoilers in the manga, so proceed with caution. Now in the 7 Deadly Sins manga, during the Holy War, a newly revived Elaine was beat up in the fairy realm, and she was overexerted and about to die. And Ban, coming back from purgatory after saving Meliodas' emotions, came and saved Elaine using his new ability called Give that he learned from the Demon King. And he ended up giving his immortality. To save Elaine and resurrect her for good. Now let's talk about Meliodas' immortality. This, again, for the 3rd time, is going to have spoilers. No one has the right to say, oh my god, you didn't tell me. There's spoilers. I told you 3 times. If you didn't know by now, it's your problem. Anyways, Meliodas' immortality is not the same way Ban's is. But first, let's go over how he got it. 3,000 years ago, Meliodas and Elizabeth fought the Demon King and the Supreme Deity for their crimes. Meliodas for turning on the demon race and being with the goddess, and Elizabeth for being with the demon. Either the Demon King or the Supreme Deity gave him the curse of immortality. Every time he is killed, he will revive, gaining more power but losing some of his emotions at a time. Now let's go over how he lost his immortality. In chapter 206 of the 7 Deadly Sins manga, Meliodas finally breaks the curse on him and Elizabeth. Even though eternal reincarnation returns due to Zeldris or Merlin, I don't remember how it got reincarnated. Everlasting life is gone, so Meliodas will die one day and he won't revive. Now the thing is, he still doesn't age. After the 10-year time skip or the hallucination he has, where Kath, who was the main antagonist at the time, he's still small. Now, I wouldn't say he is immortal, he just stopped aging. I mean, that could be how the demons operate. None of the other demons seem to age at all, so they could be around as long, if not longer, than Meliodas, but still not aging. Now, what are the differences between Meliodas' immortality and Ban's immortality? Well, the most obvious is Meliodas just revives and Ban heals automatically. But the biggest difference is that there's another aspect to it. Meliodas' healing abilities. We've seen him reattach arms with darkness, but his healing abilities is not comparable to Hendrickson's level. We saw him reattaching arms, fixing holes, closing cuts and stuff. He can still be killed, but just amputating a leg or something won't work because he can heal from it. At the end of the day, they're both immortal, and they never actually called Meliodas' version immortality. They called it everlasting life, which isn't the same thing, but close. But with that, I am going to end the video off here. This was my first 7 Deadly Sins video. Hope you guys like it, and expect this and other content in the future. And with that, I am now Brony, and peace.